Ruby, first off, congratulations on a new film, and thank you for taking a little bit of your time to talk to me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Of course, of course.
So we've seen you do action before, of course, like in John Wick 2, in which, by the way, you were awesome. But for this film, I wanted to ask you, what kind of physical preparation did you participate in? And was it difficult or tricky to manage the stunts and moves, taking in consideration injuries from past work?
No, because luckily, I mean, the last time when I had the injury, that was about a year and a half ago. So I'm well and truly healed. I've done my PT. I would say I had to do I didn't have to do a lot of training for the physical as far as the action and the gun work, because all of that I've sort of done quite a bit of. So I get to change the style sometimes, or I get to add bits and pieces to it, but I have a pretty good foundation. I will say that having been in quarantine and in the pandemic for a year, I had lost a little bit of my fitness. So I had to get back into the discipline of training and working out, getting rid of some of that quarantine weight. But aside from that, the action aspect of it, the physicality, was just about getting fit again. And the rest kind of came to me as we were filming.
So I haven't lost mine at all during quarantine, so you're better. So how was it? I gotta ask you, how was it working with the legendary Morgan Freeman, and what are some of your favorite films of his?
Yeah, working with Morgan Freeman was, of course, an absolute delight, an absolute dream. Any actor, any filmmaker that's anywhere on that set would say that it's a dream to work with someone like Morgan Freeman, one of the greatest actors in the history of film. It's kind of a big deal. He was very open. He was very funny, very charming. He made me feel very comfortable, because it was already a weird set to try to get to know everyone like you would on a regular set, because we had people in different rooms, a limited amount of people on set, masks, social distancing. So you didn't get to kind of just come and hang out and do what you usually do and get that rapport. But Morgan made a real effort to be able to, we found a place outside within the 6 feet distance and went through the script, went through characters, had a laugh, had some fun. I mean, he doesn't have to spend that time to make someone else feel comfortable and do that work, but he obviously loves it so much. He's still as passionate about film as he always has been, and that's why his work is so brilliant. And the scenes that we had together, they will be my favorite probably in the film. Just very emotional, very intense, a lot going on. We got entirely immersed, into these scenes and characters. Favorite Morgan Freeman films. I honestly don't think there's a Morgan Freeman film that I don't love. I mean, there's like Shawshank Redemption, Seven, Kiss the Girls, which is terrifying. There's a lot of terrifying things that he's done, and a lot of funny ones. And he's someone that you can watch for hours and hours and hours and hours. And sitting alongside him while he's, in that space as well is really magic.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you actually listen to him also. So yeah, besides the action and superhero genres, before letting you go, I want to ask you, I'm curious to know which other genres or subgenres you've always loved or enjoyed that you'd like to tackle in the future.
Well, I just finished doing a comedy at the beginning of the year, but comedy, I would say I usually offset, I'll do some drama. Like if I'm watching it as a, viewer, I'll watch some, some comedy, and then I'll watch some drama, and then I'll watch, something action and loud and, popcorn kind of film. But I love comedy because it puts me in such a good headspace, and it puts me in such a good mood, romantic comedy. And obviously I'd love to do a lot more of everything, as I continue going through life and picking out these characters that I want to play in these amazing scripts.
Well, again, congratulations on your new film, Ms. Rose, and we wish you the best, and thank you for taking a little bit of your time to talk to me. I appreciate it. Stay safe. Adios from Puerto Rico.
You too. Thank you.